Honestly, with the mountain of updates No Man's Sky has had since 2016, I lose track of what's in this game now. And every video I open to find out is 10 minutes of hype with zero useful info. So, I figured I'd make one myself. The most important updates since launch, what they actually added, and what it changed for you as a player. So let's start at the beginning. No Man's Sky in 2016 was mostly a lot of missed potential. Empty universe, no real story, no other players. Luckily, that didn't last long. Foundation, in November 2016, added base building plus 3 game modes including survival and creative. Pathfinder, in March 2017, added the Exocraft rover vehicles, so you could finally drive across planets instead of walking. The first 2 patches combined made No Man's Sky feel less like a boring walking simulator and more like a fun exploration game. It was a good start. Then, Atlas Rises in August 2017 added the actual main story, portals to fast travel through, and a procedural mission system. By the end of 2017, you finally had more to do than exploring for the sake of exploring. Then 2018 changed everything with Next. Full multiplayer with friends you could actually see and play with. A third-person camera, which up until then did not exist. Hundreds of new base building parts. Plus, freighters became capital ships you could command frigate fleets from, sending them on timed missions while you do other things. If you played at launch and quit, Next is the point where the game started to look like something we expected at launch. Then came Beyond in 2019 with full VR support and the Nexus Social Hub, plus cooking and power systems for bases. Then 2020 just kept piling on. Living ships you grow from an egg, mech suits, derelict freighters with horror movie layouts, crossplay so PC and console could finally play together. And then Origins in September completely expanded the universe with new biomes, dramatic weather like firestorms and meteor showers, way more extreme mountains and chasms, and colossal new creatures including sandworms. Way more variation meant exploration stayed interesting longer. Then 2021 and 2022 added a layer of depth that made the game feel like a sandbox instead of a single loop. Companions added pets and creature breeding. Expeditions added a separate seasonal game mode. Frontiers added planetary settlements where you become the overseer. Sentinel overhauled combat. Outlaws added pirate systems and squadron pilots. Endurance overhauled freighters into proper space stations. Whatever you felt like doing in a given session, by the end of 2022, there was a system built for it. Then, in October 2022, Waypoint dropped. The most important update for anyone who quit early because the game was too much. Waypoint added difficulty presets, including relaxed mode that turns down survival drain, overhauled the inventory so it's manageable, and fixed the tutorial. If you bounced because the game was overwhelming or the menus were a nightmare, Waypoint is the patch that fixed that for you. 2023 added Real Bite. Interceptor added corrupted Sentinel planets with their own unique starship class you could hijack, giving you a reason to fight on the harder worlds. And Echoes added a whole new alien race called the Autophage you could befriend, plus Dreadnought trench battles where you target weak points on giant moving ships, so space combat actually feels like a fight instead of pointing and clicking. Then 2024 and 2025 was when the universe itself got rebuilt. Orbital overhauled space stations and added shipbuilding from salvaged parts. Worlds Part 1 rebuilt water and clouds with volumetric weather, so planets actually feel like different places now instead of variations on the same theme. Aquarius added fishing and a deployable boat. Worlds Part 2 added gas giants, full ocean planets, made load times 4 times faster, and let you create your own star system in the main quest. Beacon then overhauled settlements again. Which brings us to right now. Voyagers last August added corvettes, large walkable ships you build piece by piece from hundreds of modules. You can decorate the interior and bring friends along during warp. Remnant in February added a gravity gun that turns combat and base building into a physics playground. And Xeno Arena last month added turn-based creature battles where you train and breed companions, basically Pokemon in space. So that's 10 years of updates. If you bounced before Waypoint, the onboarding has been fixed. If you bounced before Next, the game you remember is gone entirely. And if you've been away since 2024, there's now 4 times the planet variety, walkable ships, a gravity gun, and creature battles. If after all this you think you might come back, I made a should you buy video for 2026 that breaks down whether it's actually for you, linked on the end screen. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.